Hello.
What are you doing here, mate?
Well, who are you? Don't talk to me like that. Okay? And you should learn how to drive instead of driving on the pavement. Yeah, who are you? Okay? You don't talk to someone like that. Meatheads. She'll have one last look around, told you. See, look at the aggression.
From the very first seconds, this encounter explodes into life. There's no calm introduction, no polite questioning, just instant hostility. A member of the public is already being challenged, spoken to sharply, and insulted before the audience even understands why. The tone is aggressive, dismissive, and confrontational, setting the stage for a volatile exchange. This isn't a routine interaction. It's a warning sign that something is about to spiral fast.
An absolute turd. I'm good, thank you.
What are you up to?
Well, first of all, can you identify yourself properly, please?
What's that?
Well, you've approached me, and it's in your policy to actually identify yourself.
Still at the back of the police building.
And your point is what? Can you identify yourself first?
Yeah, B225763.
Sorry, say that again?
B225763.
Thank you very much.
Police in command. Safe transport team 3 Queen Police Station.
No worries, thank you very much.
Stand here at the gate?
Pardon?
Why are you stood at the gate?
Well, am I doing anything wrong?
Voice asterisk. Now the first formal police engagement begins. An officer approaches and immediately the balance of power is tested. The filmer calmly asks a crucial question. Am I doing anything wrong? Instead of a clear answer, the discussion shifts to identification. The officer is questioned on their own obligations, and the interaction becomes less about policing and more about authority. The groundwork for conflict is now firmly in place after.
Huh? Am I doing anything wrong?
Well, you're filming private cars, not police
No,
cars.
I'm filming public property.
No, you're filming cars.
I'm filming... No, that's what you're presuming.
Well, I've just been
I can
told.
film whatever I can see in public.
I've just been told you've been filming private cars. You're right.
Afternoon, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Could you identify yourself as well for me, please?
Why?
Well, you've come in and you've approached me.
Yeah.
So it's in your policy to actually identify, okay, and failure to identify will result in retraining. Okay, so I'm asking you properly to identify yourself, please, sir.
Yeah, okay, fine. So why are you sitting here
No,
recording
if you
everyone?
can identify yourself first, and then we will carry on with a conversation.
I think there's times where I have to identify myself.
Yeah, you do.
And there's times I simply have to
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Of you recording here?
So you're
Okay.
basically coming down here just to try and provoke some sort of confrontation. Is that just...
No, I'm filming public property. That's what you're presuming, okay? Don't make a presumption on what
Okay,
I'm
then
doing.
what is your reason for...
Okay? Well, first of all, identify yourself properly.
Okay, so apart from Croydon Police Station.
Okay? And your
So
shoulder
what-
number, please.
It's on my shoulder, you can see it.
No, not everyone can read numbers. That's why I'm asking
you
you
not?
to say it.
Do you need
Okay.
help with that?
Well, why do you think I'm asking you to say it? No, I'm asking you to say it, please, sir.
That's what I say.
Okay, so people that can't read numbers, that's all what you do.
Well, anyway,
Okay, that's why I'm asking you if you can actually say what your actual shoulder number is, please.
I can do anything, sir.
This is where the temperature rises. The officer hesitates, avoids clear identification, and the filmer refuses to back down. Accusations of arrogance surface. The debate shifts to filming rights, public property versus private vehicles. Each response feels more defensive than the last. The conversation is no longer cooperative. It's becoming a standoff. Neither side is willing to concede an inch after.
But you won't do that.
Don't need to.
Okay, so you don't need to.
No,
Okay?
you don't need
You're
to
quite
be here,
arrogant,
but you
really,
don't.
aren't you?
Why are you
You're
recording
very
at the
arrogant. It
police
makes no difference why I'm filming.
No, it does.
No, it doesn't. No, it
Because
doesn't.
you're simply here to, you know,
No, it
provoke
doesn't.
some sort of
No, that's what
confrontation,
you're
why
presuming.
What's the purpose of you filming this? The
It's
cars that are
it's
going
a
out
public building.
there? Yeah, but some of these are private cars.
I can film whatever I can see in public.
Indeed.
Well, why do you do that?
Well, it makes no difference why I do it.
Why
It
do
makes
you
no
need to do
difference
that?
why I do it.
Well, it does.
What it does is
No, it
it's just
doesn't.
one of these people that likes to provoke confrontation.
No, that's
So
what
stick a
you're
video
presuming.
online and monetise
That's what
it.
you're presuming.
You just
okay?
want to monetise a video,
That's what
isn't
you're
it?
presuming.
No, you're one of these other many,
Yeah,
many
really.
fools who
And
just
you're
goes and
one of
records
these
it all.
absolute turds, okay, that literally think that you can bully the public, speak to them the way
not
you
bullying
want.
anything.
Gloves come off. Insults are exchanged, tempers flare, and accusations of bullying and abuse of power dominate the exchange. The language becomes sharp and personal. This is no longer about legality. It's emotional, raw, and explosive. The officer appears visibly irritated, while the filmer doubles down, refusing to be intimidated. This moment marks a clear breakdown in professional
Speak to them
dialogue.
the way you
af-
want.
anything.
Failure to actually identify yourself properly, and we actually pay
And
for
you've got to
meatheads
sort
like
this
you.
out.
We pay for
You've come to
meatheads
the
like
police
you.
station to provoke this
We pay for
confrontation,
no.
haven't you?
You approach me. Let's get it right. You approach me. You
You've
approach
come to the
me.
police station because
You
you want this
approach me.
confrontation.
You approach
Where have
me
you
to
travelled
get it
from to get this
correct.
confrontation?
Makes no difference where I've come from.
How far have you gone?
Makes
Just
no
having
difference.
answered the police
No,
officer.
you've come to
reasonable
me.
reason.
You've come to
I've
me.
come to you to find out
Yeah,
why
but
you're
you're
recording
the
police
turd that
cars.
came to me.
you
Okay,
stop
to
calling
get it
them
right.
turds?
I'm doing nothing wrong by calling
it's a
him a
bit rude,
turd.
isn't
Okay.
You wouldn't like if we started calling you names.
Well, you're in an office
Can you stop
of
pointing at
power.
me like that?
I will point as much as I want.
Well, it's a bit aggressive, isn't
Okay.
it? No one's been
No,
aggressive to you.
no.
You've come
You
out to make sure
come.
that
You
you're
come in,
okay
and you
and
two
you're
are both
safe.
pushing me closer and closer to this curb. Okay, so I'll actually ask you,
You
to
were
take
stood
a
on the
step
road a
back.
minute ago.
No, I won't. Not when
Yes,
you
you
approached
were.
me. No, I was not.
You were. You
So
were
I'll
stood
ask
on
you
the
to
road.
take a step back if you wouldn't mind, please, sir, and then I can
Oh,
move
please.
forward from the curb. Thank you.
Conflict now moves beyond words. The filmer claims the officers are closing in, pushing him toward a curb. Physical proximity becomes part of the tension. He demands space, and for a moment, control hangs in the balance. The officers step back slightly, but the damage is done. The situation now carries the weight of potential physical
Forward from the
escalation.
curb. Thank
There you
you.
go.
Thank you very
feel
much.
safer now, do you?
Okay.
Why now? There's a car coming.
I'm perfectly fine now.
Brilliant. Right, now why are you still outside the
It
back
makes
of
no
the police
difference
station?
why I'm here. I'm
Filming
filming
the back
public
gate.
property,
Yeah, but you're also filming private cars.
and I'm doing nothing wrong.
But why do you need to do that?
No, if they get caught
Where
in
is
it,
this
I'm
filming
filming
going?
public property. It makes no difference
Well,
what
it
I
does.
do with it. No, it does
It
not.
does to me.
No, it does not. Well, then you should not have approached me. Okay, you got this meathead here, okay, and he is a complete meathead and
You're
should
kind of-
not be anywhere near the public.
Why is that?
Your abusive
Okay.
tone is getting kind of irritating, sir.
Yeah? Well, you're irritating.
I know, but
You're
being kind
irritating.
of abusive, and that. of
I'm
course,
not
it
being
is.
abusive.
You threaten me.
I haven't threatened you at all.
No, sorry,
How
not
have I
threatening.
threatened you?
Quite right, you haven't threatened.
Okay, so
You've been
that.
abusive by calling
Okay.
me names.
Well, I'm
is a
just
public
saying.
order offence.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is.
You cannot be
Threatening-
offended
I can
in the
be
office of
offended.
duty. No, you cannot.
I can be
No, you
offended.
cannot,
I
because
can.
you've got to.
I've
You've
got
got
to
to
have slightly
expect.
thicker skin than
No,
the average
you've
member of
got to
public.
expect language. Okay, and saying turd. Okay, is in the actual English dictionary. So
Being
look it up.
abusive.
Look it up.
Stop being abusive.
Look it up, okay? Turd is not
Stop being
abusive.
abusive.
Turd is not
Stop calling me
abusive.
names.
I should point
It's
as much as I want.
Because it's a bit rude, isn't it?
No, I should point
No
as
one's
much
been
as I want.
aggressive towards you.
I should point as much as I want.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, so do you just want to make your way away?
No, I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to go anywhere.
For your monetised video, don't you?
I don't need to go anywhere. Yeah? And you just want to bully the public, didn't you?
No, I want to go out
Okay.
and do my job.
Well,
but
go
you're
and do
standing
your
here.
job then. Okay? I didn't ask you to come to me.
No, but you
I didn't
come-
ask you to come to me.
No,
I
but you
had
wanted
two
it, though,
nice.
didn't you?
No, I had two nice
You wanted
officers
it.
that came over to me.
You've
and
travelled
I had-
here just to seek confrontation.
Yeah, I know.
So you
And
can
you
monetise a
bully the
video.
public, didn't you?
So do you have any-
Okay,
I
you're
know
an
you was trying
absolute
to bully police
meathead.
officers.
You're an
There
absolute
you go, being
meathead.
abusive again, twice.
Yeah, because you're a meathead.
3 times. How many times
You're a
have you said-
meathead.
Right, okay.
Here, the argument takes a legal turn, but with an edge. The officer suggests the filmer's language may constitute public order offenses. The filmer fires back, dissecting definitions, challenging interpretations, and refusing to accept vague authority. The word abuse becomes a weapon on both sides. This is no longer a disagreement. It's a battle over who understands the law better.
Okay.
Okay,
You take this a bit
you
far,
like to
constant
actually,
abuse,
you
Mr.
like to actually bully the public, okay, and that is what you're doing. Okay, you're trying to abuse your
What's your
actual
name,
power.
sir?
It makes no difference what my name is.
So we've come
What is
out
your
to
name?
make
It
sure
makes no
you're
difference
right.
what my
You've
name
been
is. I don't need to
police
give my
officer.
name.
Don't you?
No, I do
Because
not.
your constant abusive attitude is kind of, you know, not really warranted. It's kind of antisocial, wouldn't you say?
No, it's not.
It
no,
is.
it's not.
Constantly abusing a police
No, it's
officer.
not.
is
I'm not
antisocial
abusing
behaviour.
you. I'm not abusing you
You're
at
calling
all.
me names constantly.
Okay, I'm referring to you as a meathead. Okay,
You're calling me names.
Okay, I'm not calling you a name.
Here you are.
I said you're a meathead.
And there you go again.
Sir,
Calling
okay.
me names.
Quite clearly see his name there, so you could call him Constable Bartle.
Can everybody actually read?
Huh?
Can everybody read?
Constable Bartle, so you can call him that
Okay.
for instead of turd and meathead.
Well, I should use whatever words I want. I'm doing nothing wrong.
Right.
Okay, both of them are in the English dictionary.
They
So
are,
look
but
them
there's
up.
a lot of words in the English
So
dictionary.
look 'em up.
Which are also offensive to
Okay.
people, if you remember.
Yeah.
Especially
And
in this
have
day
I
and age,
swore?
everyone can
Have I
do-
swore?
You have. You've said turd a number of times.
Turd is not a swear word.
Is it not?
No, it's not.
Depends which way you
Turd
put it.
is not a swear word. Look it up, sir. Okay, it is not a swear word.
bastard's a
So
swear
get it
word.
word. Yes, it is.
That's in the English dictionary.
Okay, but look up turd and you will see what it means.
What does it mean then?
Okay,
You're right.
What does it mean then, sir?
I know what it means. That's why I'm asking you, okay, to go and look it up. Okay,
Well, I'll look it up for you.
go on then.
But you clearly don't know what it means, do you?
I do know what it means.
You don't know what it means. You don't
I
even
do
know
know
why
what it
you're here,
means.
do you?
Pardon?
You don't even know why you're here.
Really? Okay.
It's one size of video, that's all.
Oh yeah, make
Get
money
content.
Who actually said that? Who said that?
You explain it then. What are you here for?
Okay. I'm filming a public service.
For?
Okay. It makes no difference what for.
It makes no difference. You're
I
gonna
had a
say-
nice conversation with two officers. Okay.
Indeed
Then
you
you
did,
come out,
right.
right, and you have a big issue with the public. Okay. So do me
No,
a
I have
fa-
a big issue
right.
with people that
I'm
come to police
going to
stations
say
to
it very, very
invoke
straight to you.
confrontation
No,
just to
you
monetize a
approach
video.
me. You approach me.
Of course I did.
You approach me. So what I say
And
to
you know
you,
I'm gonna
what I
approach
would
you.
say
That's why
to
you go to
you,
police stations.
what I would say to you
You and
is
your
you
ilk
jog
do
on
exactly
and do
that.
your work. You jog on and do your work. I don't need to speak to you.
Concerns.
What security concern? Is the
Exactly.
building secure? Is the building secure?
Are the people secure?
Is the building secure?
What, you standing
Is
right by
the
the
building
gate as it's opening?
Is the building secure? Yes or no?
You're standing by a gate as
Yes,
it's opening.
it's a gate, but
You
I'm
could
on
walk
this
through
side
at
of the
any time,
gate.
couldn't you?
That's a presumption.
It is
Am I
presumption.
on this side of the
So I need
gate?
to
Yes
come
or
over and
no?
speak to you to find
Am
out
I
what your
on this
intention
side
is.
of the gate? Yes or no?
Of course you are.
Right. So is the building secure?
I'm
Yes
standing
or
here
no?
chatting to you. You
Is
ain't
the
going through that
building
gate, are you?
secure? Yes or no?
As long as I stand here chatting to you, it
Okay.
is.
So you're in uniform. So does that mean
Well
then?
spotted.
So does that mean then, when you look at officers that have actually murdered people, okay?
Yes, sir.
So because you're in uniform, can I turn around and say that you're a murderer? Okay, because you're in uniform.
You'd be factually inaccurate,
Okay,
wouldn't you?
exactly. So by telling me that I'm going to go through that gate is the exact same. So
I have
you
said
need
you were going to go through that gate,
you
sir.
need to
That's a
actually bring
presumption
it
on
back
your part,
into
sir.
place,
a
right?
presumption on your
You need to
part.
bring it back into place. Go and do your job, right? Stop abusing people, right?
you are
And
now.
do one. Okay,
like
end
you're
of
abusing
story.
me.
Hello, sir. I have done you the courteous favour of looking up the word turd for you. You say it's not a rude word. However, the definition of turd is a rude word for someone who you think is unpleasant. I'm not doing business with that little turd as an example. Okay? So it clearly is a rude word.
Yeah,
So
but
you
it's
are
not a
being
swear
rude.
word. But it's not a swear word.
You have to swear.
Yep, and
But
you
are being
have to
rude.
expect that.
You are calling me names.
Yeah,
Which
and-
does now it's a
Okay,
public order
so
offence.
you came.
It also is
Public
an-
order. Okay, so
it
who?
also
So you
antisocial
can.
behaviour.
You cannot
so due to
actually.
antisocial
You
behaviour,
cannot
under
actually.
section 50 of the police
Hey,
reform act,
see,
I'm
okay.
going to require you to provide me
Right,
details.
so then here's the question for you. Under section 50 then,
Of the Police
okay,
Reform Act,
under section
if you
50,
don't report-
you've
give
got
me
to
your
have
details,
proof. No, you've got to have
if
proof.
you don't provide me your details, you can be arrested for it.
Okay, go for it. I want to see an inspector then, please.
This is the critical climax. Section 50 is introduced, a power that can force someone to identify themselves. The threat of arrest looms heavily, but the filmer doesn't panic. Instead, he pushes harder, demanding legal clarity, questioning whether the officer can even exercise that power, and insisting on a superior officer. The tension is razor sharp, and arrest feels imminent, yet still
Okay,
First things
I'm
first.
entitled to see an inspector, right? And
One
if
thing
you're
at a
if you're
time. So
actually
what is your
using
details,
section
sir?
50, okay, I need you to actually use the words correctly in section
your name,
50
sir?
and what part of section 50 you're using, please.
What's your name,
What
sir?
part of section 50 are you using?
We're not going to have a keep
What part of section 50 are you using, please?
We're not going to have a keep conversation.
Well,
about
no,
this.
you need to tell me what part of section 50
And I
you're
have done.
using for. No, you
Due to
haven't. You
antisocial
just said
behaviour,
section
I'm
50.
requiring your details.
Okay, so where's the antisocial behaviour?
You stand here constantly calling us
Okay,
names.
that's not antisocial
It will-
behaviour.
It will be for me.
Well, for
So-
you, okay, you can't be the arresting officer.
I can.
Okay, nor can you because you're directly involved.
You haven't been
You're
listening.
directly involved. You
haven't
have
been
been here. You're directly involved.
Apart
So
from
you
you
need to get that correct.
continuously
You
aggressively
need to
pointing
get
your
that
finger
correct.
at me.
Okay, as I said, I'm asking for a superior officer. So you can get a sergeant or an inspector. That'd be cool,
Well,
please.
you don't need a sergeant.
Well, that's what I'm asking for.
So, are you going to provide your details or not, sir?
I'm not going to provide anything because I've done nothing wrong.
So
Right, you can be guilty of an offence if any person is arrested for failing to provide their true name and address, may be arrested on the standing. Arrest provisions of the Police and Criminal Justice Act 1984.
Okay.
Okay,
are you going to provide your
I have
details
reason
or-
to believe that you're acting in an antisocial manner.
Yeah, and where is that antisocial behaviour? No, I'm not.
Well, you are. You're swearing.
No, I'm not.
You're swearing
Stanley,
people.
I'm not
Constantly calling us
swearing.
names.
Let's get it right. Turd is not swearing.
You're standing in the
Turd
street,
is not
constantly
swearing.
abusing
What
two
you
people.
believe and what
That is
actually is the
antisocial.
law
Are you
is
in a,
different.
Are you in a public place?
Okay? I'm in a public place.
Are you being
Is there
offensive?
members of the public here?
Yes.
They don't need to
Where?
be.
Where?
We are members of the
Where?
public.
No, you're not. You're an officer.
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
you're
I'm
an
a member of
officer.
the public.
No, you're an officer. No, you're not a member of the public. You are an officer
So what
there
am I?
to uphold the law. Okay?
Yes.
Not
Which
abuse
I'm
your
right-
powers.
Who's abusing the power?
Okay? You tried to abuse Section 50 just now.
I'm not trying
Yeah,
to
you
do
did.
anything.
Okay, and you
I'm
still
required to
haven't
provide
got
it.
Well, what you actually require, I require a superior officer as my actual legal right. So I've asked you to actually get a sergeant or an inspector to come
One
out.
thing at a time.
Okay. Well, then
Are
you
you
do
gonna
that
provide
first,
the
and then
details?
we'll move forward from there.
Are you provide your details
Okay.
or not?
I told you no.
No. Okay, fine. So at this point, then I'm going to have to arrest you for breaching Section 50, aren't I?
Okay, go
So we
for
already
it.
have to do it.
It's your choice, not mine.
Well, no, it's your
It's
choice to
your
provide
choice.
details
No,
on this.
I don't
Section
need
50 of
to,
the police
because I've done nothing wrong.
We do have the powers.
I've done
to
nothing
name
wrong.
address,
I've asked you
but
to
not date of
produce
birth.
where the member of the
reason
public
to
is,
believe you have engaged
okay,
in antisocial
for the
behaviour.
antisocial behaviour, okay?
Antisocial
You cannot
behaviour
be
is
the
defined as
arresting
doing
officer
something
for
likely
that
to cause
if
death
you
or
are the one that you were saying that it was against,
Section
right?
50
And that is what the
powers
law
sometimes
is,
used by the police.
Do you not listen to it?
okay? I'm talking to you, he's reading out whatever, I was talking to you. Okay, so
He's
I've
deciding
asked
to
you,
say what Section
yeah, but
50
I've asked you to actually get a superior officer, and then we'll move forward from there. I've got no problem with that. Okay, I'm asking you to actually do that. I asked you to actually read it out properly. You
just
were
has.
no, you were the one that actually done it. Okay, he's
given
done
you
his
a
job
period of time.
properly by doing that. Okay, and I'll give him his due on that. He's done his job properly. You have not.
You're just standing
Okay.
arguing for the sake of arguing. We're going to move forward.
What is the point of doing it, mate? It's all a
I'm
bit
filming
boring,
public
isn't it?
property
For what?
because I wish to.
But why?
It makes no difference why.
Well, can you?
Okay. The reason why I do it, okay, is because for yourself, okay, you've been a little bit more chilled out. Okay, you've been a little bit more chilled out. When you look at this guy here, right, he will abuse members of the public whenever he wishes. You've been a little bit more chilled. Okay, so I've got no problem standing here and having a complete discussion with you.
That's fantastic. It
Okay,
still
I've
doesn't
got
answer
no
my
problem
question.
having a discussion with you.
That doesn't
Okay.
answer my question of why you're stood here filming the back gate.
Well, am I doing anything wrong?
You don't have to do anything wrong for us to
Am I
speak.
doing anything
In
wrong?
this day and age,
In this day and age of what?
there is a lot of issues
Like what?
with security.
Okay,
you've
and
got
as I said,
terrorism,
is the building
you've got
secure?
domestic terrorism.
Is the building secure?
If people are filming cameras, gates, key locks,
I'm filming public
cars
property.
coming in and out, private cars coming in and out.
Okay.
Not all police vehicles.
I try not
There's
to get
private
private
cars
cars.
in
I try not to get private
don't
cars.
know what a private
Well,
car
it makes
is
no
or don't.
difference. Well, if it gets caught, I'm still doing nothing wrong.
I mean, you could quite easily have stood out on the pavement and done
Well,
it.
I can stand exactly where I want on public property.
Well, what depends what you call it, private property.
Okay.
and public
Well, a
property.
police station is public property. As long as I don't
Only-
enter a restricted area, okay, then I'm actually standing where I'm publicly accessible, allowed to
That
go.
would be the front office.
Okay,
You're
and
not allowed
exactly
to-
here,
Right.
and exactly here.
But
If
this
I
is a
went,
little bit dangerous. You've got cars coming in and out.
makes no difference.
And
I'm
you've got
standing
private
on the
cars
pavement,
coming in and out.
and
There is no
your
policing
point is
purpose
what?
for you to be here, is there?
Okay, I'm entitled to stand here
What's your
and to
lawful
film.
purpose for being here?
Okay, filming in public is completely lawful.
Absolutely.
Okay.
However, you're
So-
filming in-
Something changes here. The rest doesn't happen. The conversation slows. Legal explanations replace threats. The filmer calmly outlines his rights, introduces official documentation, and reframes the situation entirely. The officers begin listening instead of commanding. This is the turning point, where knowledge, patience, and persistence start to dismantle authority-driven
So
pressure.
that's why,
a police station.
and that is completely lawful
Well, why do you need to do that?
because it is lawful.
It's not really.
It is law. It's not.
You
Okay,
need a
right.
law
I'm
for-
just
it may
so
be
you know,
lawful.
I'm just going to go into my bag for a minute, just to pull something out
It may
for
be
the both of
lawful,
you.
but again,
Okay.
why do
Don't you bring out
need to do
anything
it?
silly and
Okay.
something.
No,
silly
that's
like-
why I was telling you what I was doing.
Well,
Okay.
a lot of people have
Right.
done that and pulled knives out.
Right. There you go, sir.
Who is this?
Okay. Right. You should know who they are by the actual address set at the top.
Hold on.
Yes. Do you know who they actually are at the MPCC? Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So you should be fully aware of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So did it actually tell you in there, okay? And you'll actually see what it actually states, that I'm completely lawful to actually film any police officer, any property of the police, okay? Any station, anything.
Yeah. To plod or not to plod?
How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, not bad.
What are you doing today?
Good, good, not too bad.
So he's doing it for monetised videos then?
YouTube, yes.
Oh,
to,
yes.
to plod or not to
Right.
plod is a YouTube
Yes.
video. It's a YouTube channel.
That's all you had to say
There
at the
you
beginning,
go.
wasn't it? If we knew you were a YouTube
just-
star.
I don't need to
You're
to
just turning
identify
up
myself.
outside
You're
police
famous.
stations, knowing
I don't
that we're
need
gonna
to
come
identify
speak to you
myself.
so you can monetise a video.
I don't need to identify myself. You
That
tried to
presumption
abuse.
is- we were
You
correct
tried to
then.
abuse Section
We were
15.
correct, weren't we?
You tried
We
to
were
abuse.
correct.
No, I was
We were
correct
correct,
because
weren't we?
you
We were
tried to
correct.
abuse your powers.
You've come
You
here
tried
just
to
to get a
abuse
video
your
that you can
powers.
monetise, haven't
You
you?
tried to abuse your powers. This is why
I'm
we
giving
do
you
this.
opportunities.
This is why we do this.
No,
Okay?
no,
You
you've
abuse
come
your
back to
powers.
confrontation.
First of all, could I just ask you to identify yourself?
Yeah,
Could you do the
1833
pro-
Sir November.
Thank you very much, sir.
How are you?
Not too bad.
What is
Yourself?
your- well, I'm not going to ask you what your purpose is, 'cause I know what your purpose is because I've seen your videos. How are you?
Not too bad.
That's
Not
good.
too bad at all.
How long are you planning to stand outside?
I
the
have
police
no
station?
idea yet. I could be here for 10 minutes. I could be here for half an hour. I couldn't tell you.
Right, okay. Are you just doing that Croydon? Are you going to Sutton again? or-
I have no idea yet. I have no idea.
You done Bromley?
Okay. Who knows?
Right, well. Have you had a nice interaction with my colleague?
This gentleman, not too bad. Not too bad. But this gentleman trying to abuse certain powers.
Well, so it's
Okay.
too plod
Thank
or
you
not
very
to
much,
plod,
sir.
you say?
YouTube, to plod or not to plod, yeah.
Okay, do you know
just
his
go-
details? Are they on the
No.
system?
Finally, a new officer enters, and with him, a new tone, calm, professional, respectful. The tension dissolves almost instantly. The filming is acknowledged, the YouTube auditing context is understood, and the interaction becomes human again. What began in hostility ends in understanding. The contrast is striking and the message is clear. How authority is exercised matters.